Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh? I'm a millionaire.
We got dueling firsts. Dueling firsts from JP and Jason Barrow. Which one is actually first is the question. Which one is actually first? Boys and girls, we have a new map. And let me just say, map's no joke. Just gonna say it. This map is no joke in Stream Raiders. This map is no joke. JP and Jason Barrow, good morning. We've got a great Friday here. Jason Barrow was a topic of conversation yesterday. He seemed to have left. People were calling him out, wondering where he was on the battlefield. MIA, they were saying. MIA. No map can be worse than the one we had yesterday. Drywall was here. Drywall had units on the battlefield. Good morning, Madden starts and I'm gone. You can, yeah, but I mean, look, you can leave the Twitch. I mean, you can leave the stream. I understand. If you got to follow to get your most feared pack, I get it. But the battlefield continues. The battlefield continues. People are collecting skins. People are collecting scrolls, potions. There are bosses to fight. Everyone was like, where's Jason Barrow? Where is Jason Barrow? Nobody knew. There were, you know, there was just an echo. Where's Jason Barrow? Barrow. No, there was no response. No response came when you were called. JP, no time like the present. Just keep playing, the stream sucks anyway. Oh, goodness. Let's look at, I did 3 earnings trades, and one of them was on the breach last night. Ooh, 80. We're looking a little higher at the open than we were last night. So we have a home run with Intel that's going to make like 78 cents. And Capital One, however, 80 is really like our break even. So what do we do here? Do we roll the puts at the open, or we just take it off for the closest thing to a scratch that we can? We collected $1.89 and we have 78 calls. We could roll the puts up. Jason Barrow is fighting the battle within. The battle within. All right, we got 7 minutes. I don't need to necessarily stare at this for 7 minutes, but I am probably going to hope to scratch this. Intel is going to be a booming home run. We sold a call ratio spread, and it is down big time. Down $5. And we sold the 55.5. Coca-Cola still looking safe here to expire worthless as well. We might pencil that one in. And then the other one we played was America.
Say F's in the chat.
Good morning, sir. I want you to know that you can say that, and you can also say,
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, eh?
we are getting quite involved with our sound effects.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, eh?
American Express. Is going to be a problem. Wow. What happened? What happened to American Express? No, down 4%. What does it say? I see earnings previews. This is weird. There's no actual, like, news story. Smaller than expected earnings despite despite beating revenue projections. Uh-oh. Well, we're in trouble with American Express. We're gonna have to figure something out here. I guess this is looking like a roll. A roll or an assignment? What are we doing here? Well, I guess at the very least we roll the calls down. That was a bad earnings play for us. We were quite bullish. Well, it just popped up $1. Let's look at this chart here. Maybe we just need to calm down. Maybe we just need to calm down and get some units on the field, boys. Calm down and let this stock pop up. Come on, come up to 103. The water's fine. The water is fine at 103. So I think the two trades that, by far, the two trades we need to pay attention to this morning are Capital One, and we got to keep in mind what we collected. Capital One was 189. So we got to see if we can close it. I would take a scratch in both of these. If we can get out of both of these alive with a scratch, I think I'd be happy. Considering that they both went against us. And we'll just take the 76-cent home run in Intel. I think that's the way we work it. Drywall, I asked you some questions last night about my theta and deltas. Let's see what's giving me all the negative theta or the negative deltas to see why I'm short. Yeah, see, this is interesting. I am short because of that Australian dollar and Canadian dollar strangles. And the euro strangle a little bit. I'm also very short because of CMG. Oh, wow. I didn't realize CMG was 68 beta weighted deltas today. No wonder why. That really moves my whole portfolio just because of this earnings trade. So maybe that's not a fair assessment of my overall portfolio. I mean, it's literally half my beta weighted deltas. And all right, we got 1 minute here. Do you guys think these point values are the right amounts for redemptions? I don't want people. And you are very short because of genetic. Yes. Italians. Very short. JP. JP bringing the bits with the joke. I appreciate that, JP. And you got the J Ruffino stomp right there. The J Ruffino bust. All right. Can we close? All right, we're going to ignore CMG for a minute. We're just going to hope and pray for CMG. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Fastly closed. 173, huh? 173. We are out. So we actually made money on that, which is amazing. Now let's go back to American Express. Let's go to American Express. $171. And what did we pay for it? $162. Which way is this thing headed? We'll work it. We'll see if we can get out of that. Boys, what do we have planned for the weekend? I want to hear some weekend plans. I think Marshall's going to a lake house cottage. JP, got any poker tournaments? You're going to come back? Okay. I think Drywall's waifu is out of town. I don't know if Jason Barrow's going shopping for groceries. What? Oh my goodness. Nobody's on the map. Marshall doesn't have any guys on the battlefield. Hopefully JP gets some guys on the battlefield. What else did we need to look at? Now I guess we can look at Chipotle. Did that theta decay? No, that theta did not decay. Oh, we gotta zoom out. No, we gotta zoom in. Papa John's Jack-o'-lantern pizza. I have not seen any. I have not seen any commercials for that. I have not seen any Jack-o'-lantern pizza commercials. What did we say this was? 680. Close position. Oh, we're pretty close. We'll work it. We are pretty close right now. Market seems to not be going anywhere, which is the perfect day that we could hope for today. Wow. This stock, Chipotle's stock is $7 wide between the bid and the ask. $7 wide between the stock. That's incredible. Can you imagine how wide the options are? Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Just want to double check Coke, make sure we're not blowing anything there. Yep, that's fine. What else? Oh my gosh, what's our overall portfolio making money on here today? Intel. We are out, boys. We are out. We've done it. We've pulled a rabbit out of our hat. We have pulled a big time rabbit out of our hat. Let's throw this earnings box up on the screen. We have, all right. Coke's gonna come off for 0. CMG got adjusted to, because I rolled down, so that 415 turned into 680 and came off for 670. So that was looking very rough at one point. We pulled 10 cents out of it. Did Abbott ever come off? Abbott came off for 2 pennies. Teradyne, I think, is still on. Yeah, it's working there. It is working, but it may just leave it on as a... And it looks so good. We're actually below the mid price, just trying to get filled. Not a high volume stock with high liquidity, so look at this. Not a high volume stock with high liquidity at all. Incredibly wide. So we'll just wait on that. Maybe it'll close today. State Street losing money today. How's our battlefield looking? Looking rough. This is the final map. I don't know if you guys know. Let's take a look at this. This is the final map. If you look, we are in the stellar expanse. We have check marks all the way here. This is the final map of the Odyssey campaign that ends in 9 hours. This is the Odyssey campaign, boys. This is the boss. The android mastermind that has traveled light years to conquer Streamlandia. If you're not going to be here all day, let me just tell you, we need you. We need you all day, leveling up, dropping potions, dropping the epics. Let's see, what do we got here? Barbarian. Musketeer. We are low on gold, boys. We need more gold. By the threes, we're out. We are out of money. We can upgrade this guy. And we can upgrade this guy. We need cash. All right. Capital One did not close, huh? But Amex closed? Where did we close so far today? Amex is working. Capital One closed for 173. That's going to be a 0. We're just going to put that in. Intel's not going anywhere. And, okay. AXP. What is going on with American Express now? Nothing. All right, let's roll our calls down. We need to do something there because it's not just going to fill. Actually, if that has no cancel, let's just sell it. Sell call option. 103 for 11 cents. Is that what it is? We'll sell the 102. 21 cents. We'll see how that puts us out at all. I should have sold 2 of them though. Papa John's Jack-o'-lantern pizza is what Barrow is selling for dinner this weekend. Papa John's Jack-o'-lantern pizza. What does that look like?
That's another one.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with INTC.
Stay frosty.
What's going on, everyone? It's INTC back again with another high-quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews. Back on over at Papa John's to take a look at an annual tradition that I'm finally reviewing here on the channel for the first time. Guys, feast your eyes on the Jack-o'-lantern thin crust pizza. And with Halloween being like the greatest holiday ever, I'm really surprised I waited this long to do this. But hey, better late than never. So what we've got here is a very fun-shaped Jack-o'-lantern shaped pepperoni pizza thin crust. And I gotta say, it's looking really, really fun. A very decent amount of pepperoni going all the way around this. And as you can see, it's baked up very, very nicely. Some of the pepperonis are kind of curling up just a bit. It's thin crust, it's keeping the composure, and you're probably noticing it's uncut. And we'll talk a little bit about that as we get further into the review.
Ooh.
But I'm really digging the fun characteristics of a jack-o'-lantern. We've got the eyes with two little olives for the pupils. We've got the mouth, obviously, with that little smiley action right there. And a very cool stump on the very top there. So very, very slick. Let's not waste any more time on this one, guys. Let's get right on into it. It's the returning jack-o'-lantern thin crust pizza here at Papa John's. Let's keep out this flavor. Yes, sir. This looks like a very cool, fun Halloween novelty that Papa John's pretty much does every year, and I'm glad that I'm finally doing
This is going to be me
for the first time.
creating
It looks
YouTube
really,
content.
Really cool. So before I get into this, and like always, if you guys are fans of high-quality, delicious-looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to tap.
He's
that
got a
bell icon
subscribe
so you
button
get notified
in the
as
back
soon
of
as
his
brand new
car.
Content drops every week. All right, this is uncut, so I actually have a plastic knife over here.
Get out of
Cut that
here.
Piece really quick.
A
We'll give
plastic
you
knife?
look
You
at
didn't
how
even
this
bring a pizza
is.
cutter?
For some of you guys out there, you probably know this already, some of you pizza aficionados. Whenever you get a pizza uncut, it actually prevents the box from getting all greasy on the bottom. So if you can, whenever you order a pizza, ask them to uncut it, because if you've got a pizza cutter at home, it'll definitely be a little less greasy for you. So here we go. Let me pull up one of these pieces here.
What is this
And I
guy's
decided to go with
advice?
the stump. Take a look at that, guys. I kind of made almost a perfect slice there. A little bit of the pepperoni action, but I'm really digging the overall bake on the very top there. That looks like an authentic stump of a pumpkin on the
It
top.
does
there.
look
at the
authentic,
color.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. So nice and thin, as you can see. Looking really good. It's definitely thin and crispy. Really digging that. Very super thin, actually. I think it's one of my first times I've had like an ultra thin crust pizza here at Papa John's. So let's give this a shot. The jack-o'-lantern thin crust pizza here at Papa John's. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Tasty, fun.
It is thin.
Oh yeah, that actually is very tasty. I like rocking thin crust pizza once in a while. I mean, it's less carby because there's not a lot of bread here, obviously.
Oh,
And as
Mr.
you can see, the
Carbs over
crust
here.
is made very nicely. It's very crispy, very crunchy, and I'm really digging this right over here. I think this is going to be the piece that you want to start with because you've got like a little holder in the very back. But again, I am really digging the stump that this has here from good old Jack. This is just really, really cool. Nice cheese on this as well. There's a decent amount on here. The pepperoni I haven't really gotten into because I'm actually not at the top yet. But overall, very familiar Papa John's flavor. The sauce is pretty good. Just a fun pizza, guys. Let's go in again.
Just a fun pizza, guys.
Yeah, this is going to be kind of a quick review, guys. I mean, it's just a thin crust pepperoni pizza, but it's the novelty of what it is. And I got to admit, the main characteristic that I like on top of the eyes and the mouth, naturally, is the stump, because look at that. The crust is really, really cool, and that's kind of authentic looking right there in the very top. So one more bite on this one. We'll finish this one out very fast, like I said. A nice, fun novelty pizza, but guys, very cool with the crust on this one, and I'm really digging the fact that the composure of everything is held together nicely here because it's thin and it's uncut, so the bottom of this box is not greasy at all. Well, maybe now it kind of is because I cut into this already, but still, very, very cool. One more bite and we'll finish this one out. All right, so let me put this one back together again for you. And as you can see, it looks like we've got a heart-shaped hole in his forehead right there, guys. It's because he loves you after all. I mean, take a look at him, guys. Jack is definitely down for the holiday. He really is made for Halloween. And I got to admit, just a very fun novelty pizza that I'm so glad to finally do here on the channel, and highly worth your time. I mean, 11 bucks for a thin crust may be a little up there for what this is, but the size is decent and the flavor is solid, and obviously that shape is pretty iconic over here at Papa John's. I'm really digging the overall look of this one. Lots of fun.
Carving the perfect jack-o'-lantern is hard. Eating the perfect jack-o'-lantern, that's easy.
Yeah, definitely a fun novelty pizza, perfect for the holiday. I mean, Halloween is like the ultimate, right? So with that said, I'm gonna have to give the returning jack-o'-lantern thin crust pizza, my first time giving it a shot over here at Papa John's, a rock solid 9 out of 10. It pretty much delivered exactly what I was expecting, but starting off with the iconic look, that's the very striking thing about it. It looks the part, and obviously I really love the fact that the shape came out as well as it did, especially after it was done baking. It was really cool coming off that conveyor, seeing how it looked right there. But I have to admit, the characteristics are on point. You definitely have those olives for the eyes, and naturally the stump, believe it or not, is my favorite part of it because of how authentic that really looked with the toastiness and the color. Just a fun pizza, guys. I mean, it really is. Okay, now the obvious question for you guys who have had this in the past, are you excited that this one's back on the menu for the holiday? I mean, you probably expected it, right? Drop some comments down below. Let me know if you've given this one a shot, and if you have, is this something that you get annually? Drop those.
Is this something that you get annually? He wants to know, is this your Halloween tradition? You know, James is actually excited specifically. He's getting pizza for Halloween this year. He was telling his friends at school about it. It is Halloween time. Now, I've made a mess of this American Express trade. We need it. I mean, roughly where it is. It's just not going to be a great trade. We just need to clean it up. 102 is where we want it. It's about 101.5 right now. Curious, can I make it worse? Guess I actually could make it worse. Can I really collect $1 for this today? How close to filling is that? Looks like markets are wide in this. All right, 98 cents. We're making a mess of it. Let's hope American Express just hangs out here. Selling 0-day premium, not what you're supposed to be doing. All right, let's look at our non-earnings. Let's look at our overall portfolio and see how we're doing. Next week is going to be roll week, which Drywall and I always look forward to. The week where we do absolutely nothing but roll our positions to the next month or take them off. Those are always fun. IBM is big today. That's fantastic. What do we need in IBM? We got a call spread in November already. We have a call spread that's apparently going to expire worthless. How do we take this out? The battle is ready. Wow, it's been a half hour already. Okay. See if we can get a win. We've been getting defeats on this map. We do have a flying rogue, which apparently is perfect for those units. All right, we're breaking down. I think the flying rogue is going to be the MVP here. Oh, you got to destroy the tubes, otherwise big monsters come out of them. And we're getting wiped out by the big monsters. All right, boys. We got a new... We need a new strategy. Oh, although Alpha is just destroying with that tank. We may just need to put more characters next to Alpha. Because his tank doesn't die, it just doesn't do any damage. Alright, new strategy. When we try this map again, we need to spread out so we kill the tanks so that the big monsters don't come out of them. Second strategy is we stack up around Alpha's tank. This guy he's got so much health. Unfortunately, it doesn't do any damage. So that's another L for us here. All right. So here's the strategy. I will put down a Berserker. I want nothing here. And nothing here. We need lots of assassins. We need some tanks. And then we need ranged in the middle. Nothing more up here and down here. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again, boys. We got to get those. We got to get those tanks killed. Flying rogues, if you got them. Flying rogues, if you got them. IBM, our analysis says we want it right here. So hopefully it stays right here. Oh my goodness. Hopefully things stay right here. IBM was originally an earnings trade from last week that has gone. Kella, hey, good morning. Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well today. What is this? There it is. Praise the sun. I don't know. What is that streamer? Dinas Ingile? I don't know how to pronounce that. And I'm guessing they're a Soul streamer. Because you mentioned that yesterday. Dinas Ingile. I'm going to have to look them up. I'm going to look them up right now, actually. He completed the God Run recently. What is the God Run? I feel like that could mean so many things in the Soulsborne world. Dinas oh, he's live right now. Dark Souls 3, all bosses, DLCs, no hit run. Oh wow. So every Souls game with no hit back to back. That is impressive. 15 hours for the run, 9 months in total. 9 months, was it 9 months in is this Dark? Oh, this is Dark Souls 3. This is DLC, I think, that I haven't done that he's playing now. 9 months worth of trying. Is that what it mean? Is that what you mean? 9 months worth of
So the commentary was insanely good. Wait, what do you mean? Like, you mean the fight? You watched you suffering, dude. It was intense. Not gonna lie.
9 months of trying. Yeah.
You were on like low health for quite some time. I saw you dead like.
That seems man, that must be like so crazy. Worth of, because you got to figure like, so it's 5 games. Were there efforts where he like made it through 4 games and then failed on the 5th? That just seems so crazy. I am not good. I love Souls games. I am not good at them. I mean, I'm fine.
I'm a millionaire.
I'm fine. Brugold, hey, we got new sound effects, buddy. I'm glad you checked them out. That's one of them. We're up to a total of 3 sound effects, and we're having a lot of fun with them. Good to see you, man. How did you streamed for a very long time yesterday? I had you on stream here in my office room, and then I work in my living room on my laptop to kind of keep me away from my gaming PC, to keep me from the temptation of trying to play a game during the workday. And I also watch streams on my laptop, and so I kept seeing you on my laptop that you were on, and I came in to this room, you know, I walk back and forth from time to time, and I saw your stream was up still on here, and I'm like, wow, now he's chatting now he's playing Sea of Thieves. I'm like, wow, he's really on for a long time today. Like almost my entire workday you were on. So I hope it was a good day or evening, I guess, for you. 2:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's always hard to pull the plug, so to speak, on like a good, you've got a good stream, you're having fun. Why do you want to stop, right? And then like the next day you wake up and you're like, yeah, that might be why. That might be one reason why. That might be one reason why. Oh no, American Express is rallying. When I said, could we make this trade worse? I was being sarcastic, but apparently I was being literal. Because I have actually made it worse as of right now. Oh my goodness, come on guys. Zoom in to where I need you to be. There we go. So of course, our original trade, had I not modified it at all, would now be a winner. But because I've made a mess of it, I've really played with my food here, so to speak. I have really played with my food. Yep. These calls I sold this morning. Garbage. God damn it. Do you make your living with trading? No. I have a day job. I have a full-time job. This is I say that I do trading full-time, which is true because I do it around the clock, but it's not my full-time job. All right, well, let's see. Let's look at what American Express has done today. Yeah, it's gone straight up. Straight up since the opening, which is what we wanted it to do. And once again, all I had to do was nothing. I just needed to sit here and wait. But I didn't. I Had to overtrade it. Overtrade it. So now we need to really wait. Now we're forced into patience. Now we are forced into patience until later today. What else is going on? Brugal, what do you got plans for the weekend? Need to clean up my apartment. Lurking for now. All right, well, hopefully you got good plans for the weekend. All right, we're going to take this one off with 14 days to go. Because we've made a nice profit on it. And we don't need any trades with 14 days to go to hang out there. So I just need to remind myself of that. It closes on its own. IBM still has, all right, so our 0-day stuff is actually not doing anything. We should just close. Yeah, there's like barely any extrinsic left to make. We just have risk. Let's just close all of this crap. Wait, I don't want to muck these together. Let's just close this one. This one, do we roll it out? Roll it out. I just don't want to have stupid short dated stuff. Yeah, all good seeing a friend for dinner this evening and then a few friends for lunch, pints, watching football. Yeah. That's pretty good considering I thought, London and lockdown stage. That sounds like you're having a pretty good time considering the stage of COVID in England right now. Okay. We are cleaning up our positions. All right, so we've got some November, we've got some December. Overall, we are long. We're long IBM, and I don't know if that makes me feel okay. We are short 115 calls, 120 puts, so we're inverted. We have a call spread. Oh, we have a Jade Lizard, basically, that is inverted. Jeez Louise. I mean, I guess we basically want it to sit here. And then we've got this Iron Condor, where we just want it to sit here. I see why we're long, though. We basically want it at 120. Anywhere between 116 and 120. So with that being the case, I mean, why am I adding positions? Its IV rank is 18. I just need to stop looking at it. I just need to stop looking at it because it's not going to make any more money. Or it's not worth adding to, I should say. Euro position, we just looked at. Amazon position. Amazon is down today, thankfully. Believe it or not, Amazon can go down. This one we're just hanging out with. Take it off on Friday. Corsair up again. Just beautiful. Corsair is just such a good stock for us. We will take it. Hughes. Iron Condor, that looks good for next week. IYR. Iron Condor, that looks good for next week. It's going to sound like a broken record, I think. Australian dollar. This one's got 42 days to go, so this one we probably won't touch for a while. Stream Raiders battle has 15 minutes, guys. Keep getting those units down. Drywall's slacking a little bit. Marshall with no units on the battlefield. Marshall with no units. Tara's not here yet. Where's Tara this morning? Where's our soldiers? Boys, girls. Where are you? Kella, did you ever get into Stream Raiders yesterday? I don't think you did. I think you got in towards the end of the stream. Okay, Australian dollar. All right, let's do it alphabetical order. Otherwise, these things are going to keep getting sorted differently. Aussie dollar does not need adjusting. British pound does not need adjusting. Canadian dollar, however, does. Canadian dollar needs to come off. And we need to do a new position in Canadian dollar. In the next expiration cycle. 22 delta there. 23 delta there. Looks good. We will work that for a little bit as we continue through. Euro, we're working and we've got a 42. All right, ABBV. This is biotech company. That is looking good. Adobe here is looking good. Amazon we looked at already is looking good. American Express is fine. Back down to 102.30, which is fine. Where did I say we wanted it? Yeah, right here. We want it right at 102. See if we can escape that one. Alibaba is fine. Chewy. Oh my god, what? Chewy's another one we've really made a mess with. Just keep adding to it and adding to it and adding to it. I think Chewy's one that we had like jade lizards in. And then things got a little bit hectic. Oh, Trey, it's clobbering time. Thank you very much for the subscription and coming into the chat. I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hope your recovery from surgery is going well. Hope you've got some reasonable plans for this Friday weekend. We love weekends here. I am doing great. I appreciate that. Then, man, I will. Can I offer you a beverage?
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, huh?
All right. If you, Trey, you like movies. You're a person who likes movies. If you have suggestions for sound clips from movies that would accent the channel, make it a more fun and inviting place, feel free to suggest them to me. How's your leveling going? I want to say Dark Iron Priest. Is it a Dark Iron Dwarf Priest? I hope you're gonna get to level 50 before Shadowlands comes out. I don't know what Jason Barrow's WoW plans these are. Level 40. Oh, level 45. You're almost there. And you just started that character? No way. The screenshots you showed me the other day, you were like 37 or something, right? Hopefully you're still discovery digging. You are a very good player, Trey. You're one of the best players I've ever played WoW with. In all seriousness, this is gonna sound like I'm being sarcastic, but I was talking to somebody about Arena the other day, and I was just thinking back to like how much fun we had when we were doing 2v2 Arena on the Shadow Priest and Warlock team that we had. Like, that was so much fun. It was, I mean, I know that there were stressful times a lot, but like of all the WoW memories that I have, I would say that like original vanilla rating is probably at the top of my list. Like the first time we originally killed Ragnaros and the first time we killed Cthulhu, like in vanilla, was definitely like my highlights of Warcraft memory by far. But the very next thing, without a doubt, the very next thing was when and I don't even know what server that was on. Like I remember playing Arena with you in 2v2 very clearly, but I don't remember like how we got to that. Like how we decided to like go on a horde server and play. Like I don't remember like what made us try and do that, but like, and we must have just leveled by ourselves, right? Because we didn't have any guild help. It was just the two of us. I don't remember like how we got to max level and then did Arena, but I remember doing the Arena. Yeah, exactly. I have a level 70 Shadow Priest that I don't remember leveling or like gearing up or like anything. But I know that you and I played Arena with them, and I guess that would be like 2008 or 2009. And we had a lot of fun with it. That's all I remember about it, and I remember it being like really great and fun and awesome. And I think about it because like people are talking about like releasing classic TBC, and I feel like that pulls that memory back out. Just like classic was like, oh, remember how great rating was for like vanilla, and like 2v2s with you in Burning Crusade was like so much fun. Anyway, I was watching a guild member of mine from Classic that's now playing Minecraft on stream. I was watching him play Minecraft yesterday, and he said that he's been playing Arena in retail 2v2, and how much fun he's been having. I just remember you were a Warlock and I was a Shadow Priest, and we did a lot of shadow spells that like worked well together, and there was lots of fear. We were fearing things. I was power word shielding things, and like we were killing things. And obviously you had a pet. And that's pretty much it. But there's a lot of emotional attachment to that memory. Salesforce here looks good. Corsair, we already went over. Delta Airlines looks okay here. Dow Jones looks okay here. DraftKings, ugh. What is going on with DraftKings? Ray, how is your portfolio doing? I hope you're still reaping the financial benefits of your portfolio that we got set up for you a long time ago. Missions. Start a mission. $8 contest. No, thank you. Let's see here. DraftKings. We have a 21-day call. Everything else is 28 days. Ivy rank still 52. We are very long. I guess we're going to continue to be long with that 60 putt. Do I just load up on like 50 strike calls? I already have another 50 to 55 call it. Oh my goodness. What can we get for those anyway? Jason Barrow with a unit on the field. Trey, have you played Stream Raiders yet, Trey? It's a very fun game where every 5 minutes you get to do something. You might be familiar with games where you do something and then wait 5 minutes to do something again. If you'd like to do something every 5 minutes for the rest of the day today, you can tap on Stream Raiders and start putting your little army units on my map. It won't nag at you all day to do something every 5 minutes and prey on your obsessive addiction parts of your brain to just keep placing units on my map every 5 minutes. It's completely non-addictive. All right. Can we just continue to sell more short verticals? We can sell 4752s. We played on a loon. It was a loon? So we stayed on the same server, but we just made horde characters. Yeah, I sent a screen cap to you in Discord. Take a look. No way, you've got the helmet on? You have the helmet on. This is like the... You renamed it though. It wasn't Thomas Lovely before, it was Vocal Test. Did you rename it when you transferred it or something? Or did you just rename it? I love the fact that you have the meme helmet. You literally have the Warlock meme helmet. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Can I zoom in? So good. All you need is the you need like the rubber ducky shoulder you need the other version, the Mexican mariachi hat and the rubber ducky like offhand and the car hood shoulder blades. Oh man, I love that meme. That every time I see that, I get a belly laugh out of that. Every single time. What is this weapon? It's very scary. Very scary looking. Very scary. I'm scared of that. All right. Can I... Considering that we only have 7 days for this expiration period, let's see if we can put that on. Try and collect a little more premium in DraftKings. DocuSign. Okay. Take that. All right, so we rolled up our puts in DocuSign, and now we're getting beaten down. So we will roll down our calls in DocuSign to 3040s, 3242s would actually be even better. Even better. Look at that. Great. DocuSign stinks in the sense that it's got really wide markets, but we frequently get fantastic fills. All right. So we've rolled that multiple times now. We will be happy to take 25%, and we'll just probably... The battle is ready. Let's go. Trey got a unit. All right. Here's the battle. Where's Trey's unit? Is it down there in the bottom? Nope, that's Barrows. Here's Trey's. He's shooting. All right, we're coming to the rescue, Trey. Hopefully your archer doesn't die. Oh, your archer died. All right. Oh no. Damn it, we didn't kill the tanks fast enough. I don't know what the strategy is to get to those tanks. These robots are gonna... How do we get past this map, guys? It's the only map that we have a choice. It releases Cyber Orc after 20 seconds. All right, I'm going to put my tank down. Okay, good. We cleared our Canadian dollar. I mean, maybe... Jeez Louise. Maybe we take the approach that, like, we need everybody in the bottom corner. And we try and get 6 tanks instead of 3. Because we only got like 3 tanks. All right, there we go. That's the battle plan. I'm not so sure. Not so sure this morning if that's going to work. Okay, EWW. We have 2 strangles. 34-37 is looking okay. With 7 days to go, let's roll up 34 to 35. Collect another 23 cents there. And we'll take the 35-37. Close that for 25%. See what happens by Friday. EWY. We're looking fine there. WZ. I don't know why this doesn't say in the money. This put is in the money, isn't it? Oh no, 27. My God, my math is not working. This is looking great. That's a great looking trade right now. Facebook is looking good. Just leave that one there. First Solar is a little bit... No, I guess it's $7 in both directions. That's smack dab in the middle of things. We leave that one. Fastly. We are super long Fastly. Do we sell? We gotta sell calls here. We gotta get balanced out. We need to sell $5 calls. Fastly. Trade. Call vertical. Can we collect anything worthwhile? $80.85 for 155. Okay. And then do we do like a 90? No, we'll leave it. We'll just leave it. GLD is looking fine. GM. Holy cow. We can't do anything with this with GM. We got to make an adjustment. Can we close for 91, 94? Anything under $1 we'll take. Let's actually try and get this off right now. Because this is going to be worth the full dollar. That's a blessing. That's a free 4 cents. GM. IV rank of 14. Try a Jade. New Jade Lizard there. We'll work that. A week. GM. GME. Okay, on the down day, let's see if we can roll up 11 to 12. Hopefully collect some extra premium there. It did not look like it was going to fill. Okay, that's a new position in General Motors. And that's an adjustment in GameStop. Okay. Portfolio is looking fantastic today, guys. I don't know if you guys are catching all of these adjustments and everything that I'm going over, but everything is either in a great position or being adjusted from a position of strength, with the exception of a couple things like IBM and American Express. But Amex is still where we want it for now. It's just going to be an all-day trade. We're going to go down to the wire with it. IBM, at least we adjusted out of the earnings cycle. Where were we? All right, Intel, nothing to look at there. Perfect winner. IWM, we have a couple short-dated things here. We want to stick with them. Russell's up today. What did we pay for this IWM trade? We sold it for $389. And it's currently $367. We're going to leave that on. We only put it on 3 days ago. We're going to leave that on over the weekend at the least. If we get stimulus, IWM is going to go through the roof. IYR is looking great. JD.com looking great. Coke is going to expire worthless. KRE. Strangle, that's looking great. McDonald's. All spread, that's looking great. Yep, that's still got extrinsic value too. Netflix. Is this a problem? Kind of a problem. We need it up quite a bit. But we don't have a lot of long delta, so we'll keep it. Pinterest. Whoa. Okay, so we have 2 iron condors here in Pinterest. We're pretty much neutral. One of our calls, excuse me. One of our calls is breached. The other ones are not. Oh, we've adjusted a bunch. Look at these timestamps. We've adjusted a bunch in Pinterest.
Can you say ifs in the chat?
Hey, Tara, good morning. We've lost quite a few battles here, Tara. We need units on the field. We are on the last map. We are on the last map, and we are getting our butts kicked. It's a very difficult encounter. And I think people are giving up on us. Tara is here. We are literally getting our butts kicked by this map. Marshall is MIA. No support. And I need a second cup of coffee. I am out of coffee. Peloton. I need to come back to Pinterest. Pinterest needs a full-on examination at this point. Peloton, we need to go up. So we're fine with that because we think it will. Hey pal, hanging out. I've been around the world and back this morning. Oh no. Have you been out running errands or have you been cleaning the house again? What have you been up to this morning? I am going to ask what you have been up to this morning, and you can have some time to answer me while I go get a cup of coffee. All right. Coffee is refilled. And I was just thinking, when I was in the kitchen, there was something I was going to ask Trey. And now I don't remember what it was. I figured get the errands done early, then I can situate stuff here during the day. Hey, how did the photo shoots go last night? I hope they went well. I hope they went well. We are going to continue walking through here. Qualcomm looks good. Rocket Mortgage needs a little bit of love here. Do we roll down the calls? I think we tried to roll down the calls yesterday. We didn't get very far. Yeah, it was only worth 10 cents. I think we just got to hang tight here. Unless we go all the way down. Like 16 cents. I mean, we already have no risk to the upside, so I guess it makes sense. I'll be culling those today. Is culling the process of going through the photos? Silver. Oh my goodness, I didn't know I had so many silver positions. We have a strangle and a condor. 21, 23. 18, 22, 23. We'll clean those up next month. Spy. It's okay. 8th Street, we already looked at. Pterodine, we looked at. Telray, we need it to go up. It's going down. PLT. This is okay. On an up day, this is a great opportunity to roll down these calls. I'm really frustrated because when I was in the kitchen, I specifically had something to ask Trey. And now I can't remember what it was. We should be $4 wide, 163, 167. No, 62, 66. There we go. That's enough. Beautiful. Beautiful. We love the ding. You go through and pick the best of the best. Awesome. What kind of photo shoots was it? Was it people? I'm guessing it was people. But maybe it was things. People, places, and things. Wells Fargo. Okay, we're just short a call there. XBI. We're getting into the ETF section of the portfolio. That looks good today. XLE, a lot of hands and pockets and adjustments today. XLE, looking good there. XLF. Yeah, XLF we need to roll up big time. Its financials are super strong. Yep. Just family pics in the woods with two families. Do you do them? Do you take photos at like what they call like the magic hour or whatever, like just before sundown? That's when I took all the photos for my school board campaign. Everybody said to take them right before sundown. So you kind of stuck there. XLV. This one's pretty happy right here. Roll up the puts, maybe. $6 one way. About the same. So P. Beard Lizard is happy there. And Zoom. Zoom is fine. All right, that's the portfolio. Let's take a look at our spreadsheet. Where are we? Here. All right, so looking at this week, I personally don't offer those during a mini session because typically you have to get the timing right. Mini sessions I did last night. Yeah, that totally makes sense. You have to value your time, and if you have the window of time is actually a lot shorter than people sort of realize, because everyone's like, oh, you have like this 2-hour window before sundown, but like by the time you get there and like start posing and whatever, like the next thing you know, like you've got like 30 minutes, 15 minutes, it's just too tight of a window. So Noodle, good morning, Noodle. We need you desperately on our battlefield. We are getting creamed on this map. This is like our 3rd or 4th attempt, and we are just getting absolutely creamed. Hope you're doing well, Noodle. Hopefully you've got some... it's Friday, and you're looking forward to the weekend. I know I'm looking forward to the weekend. My daughter's got a Girl Scout meeting tomorrow, and other than that, we got nothing to do. So I will be enjoying some time off and relaxing. Noodle booty, she says. All right, so last week is in yellow. Week 1 is in blue. Actually, this week is in yellow. We're still in week 2. So let me fill these in yellow. Where is the fill? My God, I'm not good with Google Docs. I am not a Google Doc expert. Fill yellow. Actually, I mean, we can make it all yellow. There we go. We are looking good. This week better than last week. Good. Oh, the cookie deal. Yeah. When springtime rolls around, I will send you that link. Believe me, I will send you that link. Yeah, believe me. I am very popular, around the office. I am popular around the office that time of year. The nice thing about, I mean, the girls are supposed to learn about going door to door and selling and everything, but they do free delivery on the website now. So like, we have a lot of family that live far away. So it's nice that like her aunts and uncles can all like help support her. And she sends them thank you notes and everything and learns about responsibility and everything. Well, this is shaping up like another loss, guys. This map is unlike any other that we've seen. And I think we're destined to, I don't want to say that we're going to get stuck on this map. Door to door is fine, but learning to use your resources, yeah, is what is smart. That's right. That is correct. I fully agree. So this map here, these, what are they called? Cyberization tubes. You have to kill them in the first 20 seconds. Otherwise, a huge monster comes out of them. And I have not figured out a way to get there fast enough. So yeah, it is challenging. I think we have failed 3 times. I think that we have failed 3 times, and we have less people on the battlefield than we had before. I may actually call for help in the Stream Raiders Discord, which I don't do very often. But this is kind of one of those situations. This is one of those situations where I need to, let's see. I'm probably not going to do it right now because I think we only have 4 minutes left, and I don't think that we have a chance for victory. But I am going to copy and paste my link here and get the message ready. Okay, let's see what we can do. We got 4 minutes to go. Noodle, how's your World of Tanks going? I played around with World of Tanks on PlayStation a couple years ago. I played around with all those world games because they were free, and I wanted to see like how good they were. World of Tanks, World of Warships. I like the Warships one a little bit better because I'm kind of like into the Navy and like battleships and navigation and stuff. Oh, look at this. Why did that get filtered? Welcome, Lord Griffin. You're... Oh, wow. Ho, ho, ho is a... Ho, ho, ho is a... is an unacceptable term for auto mod. Oh, it's probably ho. Got it. Yeah, it's probably ho. And now I allow ho. I allow ho and ho, ho, ho. My goodness, auto mod. What are you doing? So let me just get back for this Discord for 1 second. Because we are going to probably need some help in a few seconds. Lord Griffin, good to see you again today. I always love it when somebody joins the stream for the first time and then comes back the following day. It's usually a good sign that I have some sort of entertainment value. You used to play World of Tanks a lot, by the way. I think I did. I liked it, and I think I always download like the free World of Tanks stuff from PlayStation Plus. I think you get like skins and currency and stuff. And so, oh no, did Discord close? Okay, it didn't close. There we go. The list of tier 10 tanks I don't have is shorter than the list. Oh wow, I'm assuming tier 10 is the absolute highest point. I don't think we need my name here at the bottom, do we? There we go. You can see the whole screen. Everybody knows where we are. 30,000 battles? Oh my god. What platform did you play on? Which is not a lot? Oh my god. How long does a battle last? Aren't they fairly long? Excuse me. I regularly see people with 60 to 70. Oh, they max out at 15 minutes. I was going to say around 10. I didn't realize that there was a maximum. All right. Noodle's got a unit out. Drywall's got a unit. Tara's got 3. DG Downey with 2. Trey's got 1. We'll wait the 30 seconds so that we can get a salvage chest. And then I am going to throw out the request for assistance. Let's see here. 9 seconds to go. Most are done in 5. Okay, I guess, 5 minutes you can do 12 an hour. Starting the battle. Let's see. Can we kill... See, these little guys slow us down. Now we... See, these little guys slow us down too much. Are we going to get the tank? The tanks are easy. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. Here we go. We didn't kill any of them. Well, this is a wipe. Open the salvage chest. Try it again. All right. I have put down the help request in the Discord. Hopefully that's good enough to get some people in here. Hopefully that's enough to get some people in here. Usually close battles go to time, and I played on PC. Yeah, I figure PC is probably the biggest. I figured PC is probably the biggest platform, but the consoles seem to do pretty well. Noodleton plays on Xbox, I'm pretty sure. I saw the little pop-ups come up. All right, we're getting units. We are getting units. Normally on the EU server, there's a 200,000 people. That game is huge. Is Tanks bigger than World of Warships? Is Tanks the biggest of all of those? That, yeah, it is. By a lot or just by some margin? And do people play them both? Is there a lot of... It's much bigger? Okay. I could see that. I think it came out a lot sooner, right? Like a couple years, or maybe I'm wrong on that. But I feel like that Warships is really slow. Yeah, I can see that too. Like the ships don't turn as fast, and it's more like setting up for like one big like battleship to like shoot your projectile out. I could see that for sure. Let's take a look at the... so let's hop over to TOS and take a look at the overall market. Okay, it looks like the NASDAQ is actually kind of crashing right now. Looks like the market is not happy about something. Zooming in here. It's only really destroyers that are fun to play. Yeah, I can imagine playing like a little PT boat is probably not that great of an experience. What the heck? Just got a very strange email. Multiple emails, actually. Very strange. I'll have to look at those later. But that's what makes me sphincter clutching fun. Noodle, I don't know if you know, we got
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here, eh?
we got a new sound effect to cash in there. We also got another one.
I'm a millionaire.
That's Christopher Walken, if you're not familiar. And the dude from The Big Lebowski. All right, let's see. What is the news on CNBC right now? U.S. reports new high in COVID infection
Can you say
rates.
F's in the chat?
Yep, that is the original. Tara knows. Tara knows. The best part about that one was that Marshall had no idea that I was recording him. He had no idea, and I typed, can you say F's in the chat? And instead of him saying F's in the chat, he said, can you say F's in the chat? And so it actually made for a better sound clip. It made for a little bit better of a sound clip because he just read it like Ron Burgundy. Any other news going on here? Here's an interesting article about Dunkin' Donuts. Let's take a look at this one. Dunkin' is keeping beverage innovation humming during the pandemic as consumers look to treat themselves. We have one Dunkin' Donuts out here near us. And I grew up on Dunkin' Donuts in the East Coast. So whenever we go home to visit family, we always hit up quite a lot of Dunkin' Donuts, but it's nice to have one option. This article's dumb. Who cares? Talk about oat milk. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Wrapping it in plastic is hardly what I call major innovation. The only thing that's important, I'll tell you what. Dunkin' Donuts, a well-run Dunkin' Donuts, their innovation is that they make a really long line move quickly. When we rolled up to the drive-thru in Connecticut when I'm visiting my family, there might be 12 cars in front of us, and you don't even hesitate to get in line because the 12 cars takes like 2 or 3 minutes. They are so efficient. They know people want coffee, people want donuts. They know how to pour it. They know how to put it in a bag. Doesn't sound very difficult listening to me right now. But obviously some franchises struggle to pour coffee and put donuts in bags. It's not as easy, they'll tell you. Out here in California, there might be 3 cars in front of us, and we sort of say, oh, this is going to take a while. 3 cars out here takes longer than 12 cars in Connecticut. What don't you like, Tara? Is it the donut or the coffee? God, when you play a game with crap teamwork, you get used to farting with your mouth. You don't like both. The thing about Dunkin' Donuts, to me, oh, look at that. The market is recovering. Look at that. We put it on the screen and it goes up. To me, just because donut is in the title, it's kind of a misnomer. I don't like their donuts, but I basically grew up on their coffee. But the thing is, I grew up drinking coffee with cream and sugar, and I don't drink it with cream and sugar anymore. So I grew up on it in my youth. Whoa! Todd with the raid. Earning with Todd, thank you so much for the raid. And look at, we got a raid. Look what happened since you raided. The NASDAQ has rallied. The NASDAQ rallied on this raid. Thank you so much, Todd, for coming in. That was the J. Ruffino bust, for those of you who don't know. That is our raid sound effect. Thank you very much, guys, for being here. Come on in. We're just watching the NASDAQ try and rally. And, I'm sorry, boys. Look at that red candle. This is the NASDAQ. Yeah, I'm sorry. The symbol is covered up by my... The symbol's covered up by my camera. I didn't realize that. Thank you, Forex Pig, for the follow. Whoa, this is a wild candle right here. We're looking at 1 minute candles right now. Thank you guys so much. Forex Pig, Tall Orders, thank you for the follows. I really appreciate it. You missed the kangaroo. Is that right here? Is this the kangaroo? Is this the... Oh, we just closed out a position in CRM. Shelly with the bits. We have... My God, this might be hype train territory. 5 candles ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This? I am not a chart. 8 candles. Down here. At the bottom. Got it. Got it. Well, I got to tell you, if this is the kangaroo tail and that's your signal, it looks like it worked to me. Look at this. My goodness. My goodness. That was quite it. You nailed that one. My goodness. Noodle. My goodness. What is going on? We got a raid. We got bits. We got cheering. We got follows. Thank you guys so much. I could barely even keep track. You know what? I got to apologize. You probably missed it because you were like trying to figure out what channel to come and raid. You were probably distracted. I took away Marshall with the bits. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. For those of you who are new to the channel, oh, you know what? I have a double alert box going on. That's what the problem is. Let me figure that out. I have to take that one off. Okay, we should be better now. We shouldn't get the echo on that anymore. I mostly trade options. I primarily do I follow the strategy of selling premium and buying back at a lower price as time decay. So if you're familiar with Greeks, I love theta. It's my #1 option statistic that I keep an eye on.
Say F's in the chat.
Oh, hype train fail. Oh no. So
You say F's in the chat.
I trade on both Thinkorswim and Tastyworks platforms. We're looking at Thinkorswim right now, obviously. Just keeping an eye on the NASDAQ. And we were going over... we were wrapping up this week's earnings reports and the earnings trades that I did. So just to give you guys an idea, throw that up on the screen real quick. This is the yellow part of this spreadsheet is this week's earnings trades. The blue is last week's earnings trades. Here's all column C. These are all the symbols that we traded this week. IBM, Philip Morris, Netflix, Texas Instruments, Abbott Labs, Verizon, Teradyne, Chipotle, Tesla, Coca-Cola, Southwest Airlines, American Express, Capital One Financial, excuse me, and Intel. And we had a great week of earnings trades. Some really nice winners here. A couple losers, but you can't expect to hit 100% or 1,000% batting average. So we're really happy with our earnings performance so far.
Can you say F's in the chat?
We do have one trade that is still out there and open right now.
Say F's in the chat.
I might have to put a cooldown on F's in the chat the way that Marshall put a cooldown on his hydrate. So we have American Express. Let me go back to Tastyworks here. Here's the Tastyworks platform.
Can you say F's in the chat?
We have American Express, which is at 101.90 right now. We zoom in. We want it at 102. Is this as zoomed as it'll go? Yeah. So on Tastyworks, you can graphically see your positions where you make money and where you lose. So we're sitting right at our peak profitability right now. If things can expire, we'd love a little time machine to shoot us to market close right now. We screwed this one up this morning. We put on a trade, a bullish iron condor 2-to-1 ratio on puts to calls. And if we had just been patient this morning and waited, we could have taken it off for not a big profit, but a little one. And instead, on the open, I started selling some calls and adjustments. And I call it playing with my food. I really just kind of messed around with the trade, over adjusted it a little bit. Not my greatest work in terms of trading, but also it looks like we're gonna escape unscathed right now, as long as American Express hangs out anywhere around here, around this 102 price for the rest of the day. Which, if we look at a chart of today for the 1 minute, you guys tell me. You're the chart experts here. I think American Express is probably just going to have a pretty inside day and just hang out around here. It tried to, it sold off on the open down to 100. It tried to rally back up to 103.5, and it seems like it ran out of steam. Musala, thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining the Boomer Safe Zone. I don't know if I missed some people. Miro, Johnny 530. Thank you guys for following the channel and joining. I really appreciate it. And so yeah, I'm thinking American Express just hangs out right here. I think it's out of steam unless we get some sort of big news update from Pelosi on stimulus or something between now and the end of the day. But honestly, it's Friday afternoon in Washington. They're not making any announcements. Everybody's gone home for the weekend, probably. Nobody's doing any sort of negotiations. So I think we're wrapping up any sort of news and chances. Welcome to Maybe So's Velvet Voice Radio of Stocks and Bonds. I have to say, the microphone does a lot of work. This is a great mic. For those of you who are interested in microphones, the Heil PR240 with the proper filters goes a long way towards helping out the sound of your voice. Would you call me a rich, smooth baritone? Is that my voice? OBS filters equals broadcast quality. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got compressors on. We got expanders, noise gates. Your voice beats ASMR. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should look into that. Are there male ASMR people? Trey, if you're still here, do you know? Are there male ASMR streams? I guess I could, what would I even do for ASMR? Like read children's stories? I don't even know. Things are getting weird. Marshall is right about that. That is true. All right. So today's thing really going well in terms of our positions. We took off a strangle in. I also play foreign currencies a lot. The euro, the British pound, Canadian dollar, and Australian dollar. Oh God, I gotta move my camera. Here, let me just take or I can move this real quick. Let me move Tastyworks. Move it. There we go. I play the foreign currency futures quite a bit. So all four of these here: Australian dollar, euro, British pound, Canadian dollar. I also like to play the yen, which I just realized I don't have a position on. We need to get this one filled, actually. So I mostly, like I said, I sell premium. So, hey, Rob, good afternoon. Good to see you here. For those of you who play DraftKings, make sure to log in today and get your DraftKings daily login bonus. Get ready for the weekend of NFL football. Let's call up the yen. Put a strangle on in the yen. So here's a good example trade of like how I normally approach trading. I want the market to try and beat me. I'll sell roughly 20 delta on each side option. In this case, it's going to be 19 on the put side, 23 on the call side, and collect $737 in credit. And then just wait for time to expire, wait for that theta to decay, like I was talking about earlier. And then buy it back. I like to deal with options in the 60 to 21 day range. Putting the trades on somewhere between 45 and 60 days to expiration, and then taking them off, ideally 21 days to expiration or sooner, and with a profit target of 50% of max profit. We will penny that one down, see if we can get filled there. The futures, the options on currency futures can be a little wide, so the fills aren't always instant. But if you're patient and or if you are willing to adjust your price down a little bit, I really don't want to hit the natural on this. I'd like to just be patient here and get filled. Let's see, what's the bid-ask spread? So that's 2 ticks wide. This one's 3 ticks wide. Rob is ready for the weekend. Only 30 minutes to go. And for any of you guys that are wondering what all this Stream Raiders stuff is, Stream Raiders is a game that we kind of play. Sean Frenway, thank you for the follow. Stream Raiders is a game we kind of play in the background. Viewers can place little army units on the map here, and every 30 minutes we have a battle. So it's just something we kind of do in the background while I'm streaming, and then every 30 minutes we watch the battle. So it's just a little something to do to keep engaged with the stream. It's a fairly new game. It just came out. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we had to move it down 2 ticks.
Can you say F's in the chat?
F's in the chat for having to move our yen strangle down 2 ticks. But we now have a strangle on in all of the major currencies right now. So Aussie dollar, British pound, Canadian dollar, euro, and the yen. Those are all the major currencies that there are futures for. And we need to potentially adjust this one as well. We took one off earlier in the Canadian dollar, and we're putting one on. We took one off in November, putting one on in December. Let's see. We're gonna leave that one out there. I really don't like paying the natural price ever for anything. And that's that. Why are you being so serious? Oh my goodness. Marshall is not a manic. 25. Thank you for the follow. Marshall's not used to seeing me serious. He's used to seeing me joke around all the time. So Intel was one of our best earnings plays that we had this week. We sold call ratio spread in Intel. I love playing ratio spreads for earnings, and I'll tell you why. With earnings trades, it's a binary event. You're trying to get your trade on and off in 24 hours. And with earnings, obviously, you got three possibilities. Things go up, things go down, or things stay the same. With a ratio spread, you're going to make money if two of those three things happen, and potentially all three. And that's why I like it. If two of the three things happen, you only make a small amount of money. So it's definitely not like a get rich strategy, but it is super high probability. A lot of the trades are 80 to 90% probability of profit.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here.
If you look here at Intel, we sold this call ratio spread. Oop, zoomed in too much. We sold this call ratio spread at the 55.5 strike price, and Intel was trading around $53, $54. And so the max profit we could have made would have been if it actually had gone up a little bit to 55.5. But we collected over 70 cents of credit. And we're happy with Intel going down today and just keeping that full 76 cents credit in 24 hours. The risk on the call ratios and the put ratios is if the stock just blows up well beyond the expected move. In this case, there was unlimited risk to the upside in this Intel trade, but between AMD just destroying Intel in the personal PC market, and it turned out that Intel is actually doing poorly in the server market, and also Apple is moving away from Intel in their laptops. I just don't see a future where Intel stock is moving upward at all. So I made my bet, happy with the result. And that is that. I'm actually curious. Unfortunately, their IV rank right now is only 19. I would put on another position and continue my bearish bet, but I just don't think it's worth actually we could do a put debit spread. Let's see what would that look like. A long put vertical. Take the analysis tab off here. And we would go out to let's stick with the 28-day Novembers, the 47.49. We'd have to pay $1.08. So with these are like 50-50 coin flips, right? It says right down here, probability of profit 51%. So like we could do this if we think Intel is going to continue down the next week or so. We got to pay $1.08. It's right in the middle right now. Obviously, we'd make money if the stock continues down. And with a low IV rank is when you want to do these debit spreads. Jens, hello. Welcome to the channel. We are talking. We got a bunch of people here. Earnings with Todd just raided the channel. And we got a whole bunch of new sound.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here.
We've got a ton of sound effects going. Marshall and Tara and Noodle have been slamming the channel points rewards for sound effects. And we have just been chatting and enjoying. Any big winners today? Yeah. Actually, Rob, I apologize. You came in a little bit after the raid. Things have been busy. We have multiple big winners today. All of our currencies have been big winners today. I had mentioned earlier in the week that volatility had expanded in all of the currencies earlier in the week, and our positions were down, even though from a underlying strike price, our positions looked good, but we were losing money on the volatility expansion. That all came in today, big time. So
Can you say F's in the chat?
Euro, British pound, Canadian dollar, all did really well. And then on earnings,
Can you say F's in the chat?
Intel. Oh my goodness, you guys with the sound effects.
Can you say F's in the chat?
All right, I'm going in and making those more
Can you
expensive.
say F's in the chat?
Where are we here? You guys.
Can you say F's in the chat?
Channel points. Edit.
Can you say F's in the chat?
We are increasing.
Can you say F's in the chat?
Oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Cooldown.
Can you say F's in the chat?
What is the cooldown? Limit redemptions per stream.
Can you say F's in the chat?
Per viewer. All right. Sorry guys. Gonna have to.
Can you say F's in the chat?
You guys are done. But you can still do the millionaire.
Can you say F's in the chat?
All right. Cooldown and limit. There we go. And price. I know you guys have a lot of points saved up. And so I appreciate that you've spent a lot of time in the channel. Oh my goodness. You guys. I appreciate the community. I mean, I realize, have you just been requesting the Fs? Look at the fancy Fs. Is that what you guys have you needed the Fs? Is that what you needed all this time? Don't expect greed coming in at some point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I had mentioned that we had a Stream Raiders battle coming up every 30 minutes. Here it is. It doesn't look good. We don't have a ton of people on the battlefield here. So let's see how it goes. We need to destroy these tanks so that they don't hatch robot monsters. And it looks like we're going to get 3. Okay, 3 are dead, but it looks like the other 9 are all going to hatch. Which is not good news for us here. Because they shoot big blue laser beams. And those blue laser beams are going to kill us all. And so, once again, we will be defeated by these stupid things. They are ranged, and they have a ton of hit points. So I don't know what to say or do here. The army has to be spread out. All right, another salvage chest. Sorry, boys. This one is labeled easy, Noodleton. It's actually labeled very easy.
Can you say F's in the chat?
I cannot figure out what to do here. So I'm going to go with a rogue. Where is my rogue? I'm going to go with my warrior. See about that. So let's see. That is that. Let's get back to the trading. Actually, we'll go back to, take Chrome off. Let's get back to the NAS. Is this the NASDAQ still? It is indeed. I don't know if Todd is still here, but look at this reversal. This is, I have to say, this is a bit disappointing. I don't know if this is, wow. Let's zoom out a little bit. No, it's going to zoom in. 1 day, 1 minute, 5 day. Just want to go back a little bit. So here's yesterday as well. Yesterday had a big sell-off in the first 2 hours of the day and then rallied. We got the overnight. Not, the debates didn't really move the needle at all here. A little up and down, but this is not I mean, we're talking about a 60-point range here, right? 11,620, 11,680. This is not a huge. This isn't that wide of a spread in terms of points, right? 680 the high, 620 the low. Not much at all. Danny Dimes run for 80 yards, then fall over last night. I missed that. I watched a little bit of the game. I saw the Golden Tate touchdown, and I basically watched, like, I guess it was the second quarter. I saw the Golden Tate touchdown.
Can you say F's in the chat?
Marshall is such a good Twitch dad and Stream Raiders dad. Yeah, he's telling me I need to go take care of my kids. He wants me to get off stream so I can raid his channel. Whatchamacallit? I missed most of the game. Search for Daniel Jones. It will pop up. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, actually. Daniel Jones run. Oh, God. Here it is.
Can you say F's in the chat?
He's not even streaming. No, I'm busting his stones. Beautiful. This looks like the Terrell Pryor run. No, he doesn't fall. Does he really? He does. Oh, my God.
Absolutely all alone, and he trips.
Oh, my God.
Going to the end zone and ends up carrying it as it is for 80.
Oh, my God.
With a walk-in touchdown, and he tripped himself. He's reading Brandon Graham.
Can you say F's in the chat?
That is a serious F.
There's just nobody left. Even Evan Ingram is out there blocking, and this is the only way he doesn't score.
Oh, my God. You know what that reminded me of, though? If you want to see a successful version of that, the Terrell Pryor run. This is how you do it. This is the same play.
First and 10. After the penalty, they spotted at the 7.
Watch. Fake. Run. This is the exact same play. But this, he does not trip. That's how you do it. It's the fake handoff to the left, off tackle to the right is how you do it. That is some serious.
Hey, careful, man. There's a beverage here,
F's for Daniel Jones. I did not. If you had told me this morning I was going to be playing the Terrell Pryor 93-yard run touchdown highlight on the stream, I would ask, what am I doing? That's a W. Danny Dimes, the big. You can see him when he starts to lose. The only Yankee football I ever liked was Blood Bowl. Was that on Sega Genesis? Blood Bowl? I think it was. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so let's go back to the 1 minute on this. What is going on? It looks like it's got support. Again, I'm not really a chart guy. I don't really play charts as much as Todd or some of the other chart folks that like technicals, but this does seem, is this another kangaroo tail? This looks to be this, as an amateur here, this looks the same as this to me. I would say that this looks the same. Yep, that is one. Okay, I'm learning. This looks a lot similar. And this one here kind of looks like this one here. These little down moves before it shoots back up. Is that it? Is it about to rip? There it goes. Turn green. We are watching. a little bigger. I kind of wanted to buy a future right there. And there it goes. Look at it. Wow. Look at that. I use indicators for the alert though, so it's easier. Yeah, yeah, if I'm obviously not set up with either the software or the alert. Oh my gosh, look at that, man. 10 points right there. From 90 to 6. Wow. Continuing. So have you got Steam? Yeah, I got Steam. My username's maybe so. That would have been a nice little trade there. Can you create custom indicators with Tastyworks? This is Thinkorswim right here. Tastyworks just came out with a new charting package yesterday that I have not spent that much time with. What, Tara? What's going on? What did I miss? Marshall's worried about your offspring. Oh God. Listen, it's only 3 minutes late. I usually get off at 8:30. It's only 8:33. And my son has not been wanting to eat breakfast lately. I usually make him hash browns and he hasn't been wanting the hash browns. So I haven't had to get off stream because he's been not wanting breakfast. So, and my daughter is very self-sufficient at this point. My daughter is, she's 9, but she might as well be 16. Like she is living the teenage life, closes the door in her room, spends it all her time. We see her like twice a day. She comes out for lunch and dinner. That's the only time we see her at this point. She's learned living the teenage lifestyle. We are looking like a reversal here. We need to check in on American Express. $101.93. That's fine. That is where we want you to stay. So Amex, we have $166 worth of data left to decay of extrinsic value. I never eat payback is awesome. What is payback? Where are we getting payback for? I like that so far you guys have a lot more units down on the battlefield, by the way. I'm appreciative of that. Marshall, this is what you have to look forward to, this map. You're coming up on it. So if we can't solve this map, I don't know if you're going to be able to solve this map. Oh, payback is awesome for hydrate. Well, come on, man. We're just looking out for your health. You got to stay hydrated. You have got to stay hydrated, my friend.
Can you say F's in the chat?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. So yeah, this is the new charting package, Todd, from Tastyworks. I haven't played around with it a lot here. Indicators. Yeah, so it's got indicators here. What would be an example of like an indicator that I would want to add to that you use? Because I'm not familiar with really any of them. If you're still here to sort of play around with this. But it does look like they definitely have them. We got volume here. And then the default chart is just this. I got Volet IVR down here at the bottom to track as well. Oh, we lost our music. We finished our music. You add, yeah, I haven't clicked on it, but I saw that friend request come over. And so we're gonna have a little fun. Who's ready? Is Marshall ready for some saxophone? It's Friday. We're gonna get some music in your head. Turn it up. If you've ever wanted to just rock out with a saxophone, now is the time. Marshall with the unicorn snowman. We are going in. We're going in this morning. If you need to clean the house, if you need to make your kids breakfast, now is the time. Tara's already cleaning. Well, we could hold on one second. We're gonna come back to that, but let's see. I mean, if now I don't want to, this is not music that we're going to play very often on the stream, but since Lord Griffin said he's from Norway, this is the kind of music that comes out of Norway, okay? This is not trading music. You might not even call this music. I would guarantee that if Marshall listens to this, he's going to say this is not music. Tara probably does not think this is music. This is not music to many people. And he hasn't even started singing yet. How do you think, what's your prediction about what it's going to sound like when this guy sings? Is it going to sound like... Do you have any idea what it's going to sound like? It's not going to sound like the stuff we listened to on Marshall's stream yesterday. But this is Norwegian music. Here it comes. Well, you got to really build up to it. Here it is. This is Norwegian music. And so there's a reason we don't really play that as much on the stream as maybe the saxophone. Todd, thank you so much again for the raid. Enjoy your haircut. Get cleaned up for the weekend. Haircuts are tough to come by these days, so appreciate that haircut. And I hope that all of you have a lovely, 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 wonderful weekend. We're gonna raid someone named Dan. Dan's one of the greatest guys on Twitch. He's been around forever. And I'll see you guys on Sunday morning for football. Permission to post a link? Absolutely.